Welcome to Friday Faves. My name is Onyx the Fortuitous, Slayer of the Bright Realm, and I'm here to blow your world up with hot takes. First things first, I want to thank my sponsor, The Horror Box. To find out more about their kick-ass Kickstarter that launches on June 15th, go to thehorrorbox.com. First up is a movie review. I love Stuart Gordon. I don't know. He's my favorite filmmaker of all time. I wish he was my papa.
Papa? Can you hear me?
But my dad's a guy named Carl that lives in Las Vegas and never speaks to me. And that's sad. One of my favorite Stuart Gordon films of all time is Castle Freak. I don't know. It stars Jeffrey Combs, Barbara Crampton, and a castle freak. I don't know who played the castle freak. I think they just found an actual freak that lived in a castle. It's about a man that inherits a castle. I don't know. And him and his wife aren't getting along too well because he's kind of a drunk, and he actually got into a car accident that killed one of their kids and blinded the other. It's pretty fucked up, and I feel bad for the family, but I also feel bad for the castle freak. I don't know. Because sometimes I feel like a castle freak. I don't know. But instead of being locked up in a castle for no one to see me, I'm alone in my mother's basement with absolutely no friends. Hashtag no friends crew. Hashtag I'm a loner Dottie a rebel. Castle Freak is pretty much the perfect movie because Barbara Crampton's a powerhouse, Jeffrey Combs plays a mean drunk, and that Castle Freak bites a titty off. And that's not cool. Bad Castle Freak. Bad. Oh! I just got freaked. I'm glad he didn't bite my titty off.
Safe.
In fact, the only thing that could have made Castle Freak any better is if it had had an appearance by a young Steven Weber who plays a cool teen that's always saying stuff like, "Hey, Castle Freak. Yeah, I'll see you." Okay, Castle Freak. You do you. I'll give Castle Freak 5 out of 5 tiny wines with an extra bucket of wine because it's so fucking good. It's got everything you'd ever need in a film. Barbara Crampton, she's a boss. That Castle Freak bit a titty off. And it was directed by my daddy, Stuart Gordon. Notice me, Papa. Notice me.
Papa, can you see me?
Now it's time for a new segment that's all about getting prepped for the summer. Summer's just around the corner, so to help me get prepped for the sun and sand is the queen of summer, Laura.
Hi, Onyx. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining me via video call. I don't know. I'd have you here in person, but my room smells like months old cat food and nervous sweat. So.
Oh, cool.
People call you the Queen of Summer, which is pretty cool. I don't know. People call me the Duke of Despair, which is not as cool. But I was wondering if you could give me some hot tips on how to survive the summer.
Of course, I'd love to. But first things first, summer's about being comfortable in your body and catching some rays. So you've got to work on your tan. I like building up a solid base tan between April and May. That way, by the time June rolls around, I'm the perfect shade of golden bronze.
Ah, cool. Yeah, Catching Some Rays is the name of my fanfic I'm writing. I don't know. It's about the guy that wrote the Ghostbusters theme song, Ray Parker Jr., joining a minor league baseball team that's coached by the guy that played Darth Maul, Ray Park. I don't know. They become best friends and do a bunch of cool Bo Staff stuff together. So, yeah.
Sounds awesome.
Also, I'm ashamed of my body full time. I don't know. And as far as my pale epidermis goes, it can't be in direct sunlight for more than 6 minutes. Or else I'll turn from a Casper the Friendly Ghost shade of white to a chili hot ghost pepper shade of red.
Oh, well, just wear plenty of sunscreen. You should be proud of your body. Everyone's a different shape and shade, and they're all beautiful.
Love your body.
Yeah. My shape is kind of like an albino California raisin.
Let's talk bathing suits.
Okay.
So this summer, I'm all about the color blue. I have this new bikini, and it makes a statement. It says, "Hey summer, I'm here to make you my bitch. Party hard or die trying. Woo!" And don't forget to accessorize with a cool pair of sunglasses.
Well, my color this year is black. I don't know. And actually, I have a design for the swimsuit I'm gonna get made this year. My friend Ray Lynn's gonna sew it for me.
Oh, cool.
I call it my breezy nightshade beach look. It's basically a large black cloak made of heavy, heavy wool. I don't know. Then some steampunk goggles and Johnny Cash boots. And a metal detector because my astrologer told me that one day I'd discover a big fortune, so I'm always looking for treasure.
Well, let's end on the most important summer tip I could ever give. Stay hydrated. This is my passion fruit paloma. It's made of tequila, natural fruit juices, soda water, and more tequila. Woo!
Well, I don't really drink cocktails, but I do drink tiny wines.
Well, cheers, Onyx, to a fantastic summer.
Cheers! I really do look like a California raisin. Specifically the one with the mohawk.
Cool.
Most of y'all know my favorite band of all time is the band Ghost. I don't know. I used to worship at the foot of the throne of Papa Emeritus, and now I worship Cardinal Copia. He's my Dark Lord and Savior. I haven't anticipated a new album like this since Blues Travelers 4. I've been looking forward to their new album for as long as I can remember. It's called Prequel, and it's goddamn perfect. And now, here's actual footage of me listening to the new Ghost album, Prequel, for the first time. That was the wrong clip. Here's the actual footage. Actually, that wasn't right either. Here's the footage. Suffice it to say, it melted my fucking face off. My face before I listened to Prequel, my face after. I remember I felt the same way about Blues Travelers album 4. I even got a vest for my harmonicas, but then I remembered I don't have any harmonicas, so I just put Charleston chews in them. A lot of the songs started, and I was like, I don't know if I like this song. And then I was like, yes, I fucking do. Every song is better than the last, and the final song may be my favorite Ghost song of all time. There's even some saxophone on it, and who the fuck can argue with the sax? Hashtag don't argue with the sax. Hashtag Kenny G has a posse. I'm gonna go through some of my favorite lyrics from the new Ghost album and talk about how some of the lyrics relate to me in my world. I don't know. In the song Rats, they say belief's contagious, spreading disease. And that makes me think about the one time I went to a Christian youth group when I was a kid. My blonde friend Glenn invited me. He said it'd be good for my soul. But then they made me play a bunch of stupid games and made me feel like a sinner, so I said, nah. Rats is also the favorite song of Drumroll Rat. Yeah. We can't play any more than that, or Ghost will sue the fuck out of me. On that song, Dance Macabre, the lyrics are, I just want to be with you in the moonlight, I just want to be with you all night. And that makes me think about this Christian girl, Danielle, that I met at the youth group that Glenn invited me to. I think she thought I was cool because I was the satanic bad boy. I went up to her and asked if we could eat sloppy joes together. And she said, fuck off. But I was hard shut down, and that's fine. I'm not mad at Danielle, I'm just mad at the church. The next lyric is from the song Life Eternal. It says, would you let me touch your soul forever? Can you feel me longing for you forever? That makes me think about how I fucked things up with Danielle. I don't know. And I wonder if she ever still thinks about me, her satanic bad boy. But she probably doesn't. Because I looked at her Instagram once. And she's married. And her husband's blonde. And her kids are blonde. And if she had gotten with me and had kids, they'd look like a castle freak. Sometimes I feel like they wrote the album just for me. I don't know, like Cardinal Copia and me are sitting in a dungeon somewhere, sipping blood red wine and talking about how our father Satan loves us so. But then I'll snap back to reality and remember I'm not special at all and no one likes me, so. Ghost. All in all, I'd give this album a hard 10 out of 10, because it blew my fucking face off. That's it for this week's Friday Faves. I don't know. Next week, I'll be reviewing the new horror film Hereditary, starring Tony Collette. Don't forget to check out thehorrorbox.com. Their Kickstarter launches June 15th. What is the Horror Box? It's a box filled with bitchin' horror collectibles from artists and makers of the horror genre. If you want to help support my channel, go over to my Patreon account and find out how you can help me the fuck out. Also, I've got new merch. Go to fortuitousmerch.com. Until next time, meow meow.